happy Thanksgiving, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, my goodness. It is
Excited?
Thanksgiving. Am I excited?
Yeah.
Yes, very excited.
It's, I think a much loved holiday, and I hope yours is wonderful. We've got great weather for it. Today, sunny, high of 51. Thanksgiving Day, sunny, and a high of 52. Perfect Thanksgiving weather.
Perfect. Yeah, it did warm up. It was nice last night. We were in Detroit for the musical Elf. And
Was Will Ferrell in it?
he was not, but there was a gentleman who played the character Elf and did a wonderful job. It was there was a small technical difficulty, which allowed me to go get some snacks, but didn't get home till just after 12 last night.
Wow.
The show ended at 10:30.
Wow.
I
All
know
those
there were
little
some
kids.
children sleeping. Yeah, there were some children sleeping. I didn't know so many adults drank their face off at the
Really?
kids play like that. Yeah, it was great.
Wow.
It was awesome. We just stuck to Sprites, Diet Coke, Skittles, and popcorn.
They have pretty good snacks at
They
the
do.
Fox.
They
Yeah.
do have pretty good snacks, and they're reasonably priced. No, they're not. But we had a lot of fun.
Some people might be going back to Detroit once or even twice this weekend because we've got the Detroit Thanksgiving Day Parade, America's Parade. And do you know that it's syndicated in about 90 cities?
I did, and I got to see the bleachers set up last night.
Oh, cool.
Right across from the Fox Theater, they have huge bleachers set up. Have you ever been to a big city parade?
No, I haven't.
Either have I. I've never been invited.
This was last year, it rained. Tony Hawk is going to be in the parade. And do you know that they've got a posse of clowns? 1,000 clowns. It's the, what do they call it? The clown something. No, not the insane.
No, not
posse.
the insane clown posse.
This
no.
is the Ford float. They're going to show what the Michigan Central Railroad station is going to look like. When
Can you
it's all
pull that
done.
photo back up large again for me, Noah? It looks like Legoland that I've stayed at. It looks
But-
like the Excalibur Hotel. Obviously, it's the train station.
The clowns in the parade, each person that's a clown donates $1,000 for the privilege of being a clown, and it's a fundraiser for the parade.
That's cool. Very cool.
And the
Great way
Macy's parade, of course.
Macy's was featured heavily in last night's Elf the Musical play. The backdrop for most of the play was Macy's.
Oh,
if
is that
you-
where it happened?
If you recall.
Now that you mention it,
So, Macy's,
part of Christmas.
part of Christmas and Thanksgiving.
The other reason people will be going to Detroit this weekend to see the Lumen Christi Titans play Traverse City St. Francis in the Division 7 state championship game, including Andy Holland.
Yeah, I will be there. I'll be taking a gaggle of girls and trying to get them out of the house at probably, I don't know, 7:45, 8 o'clock. Stop for food. Yeah, it should be fun. It should be a lot of fun. The 10 a.m. game at Ford Field. So Lumen Christi versus Traverse City St. Francis. They played week 2. You can see that game. We'll air that Thanksgiving Day on GATV. Lumen Christi has their hands full for sure, but anything can happen. It should be a pretty good game. I think if you had to ask me who was favored, I would say St. Francis is probably favored by a touchdown.
Well, they won earlier in the season.
They did.
So that's the one advantage. Both teams have already seen each other.
That is true. Consider this though. It was 3 months ago. You know, a lot can happen between now and then, and it has.
Well, while you were at Elf, you missed The Voice. It was the top 13 whittled down to the top 10, and Grass Lake's own Braden Late advances.
I think they should pay him more than they pay Carson Daly. You know Carson Daly. How much do you think he gets per season, Brandon?
Carson Daly.
Yeah, the host.
Couple million.
Yeah, about 5.
It's a waste of money.
Yeah.
He's not very good.
He's only 49 years old. I was looking that up.
He's older.
Yes, he does.
And Braden Lape's the youngest on the whole show, 16.
I think he's going to win.
I do too.
I think he's going to win, and I think he might go on to have the best career of anyone that has appeared on The Voice. The Voice not known for launching musical careers like American Idol, but it's it's a different era, obviously, with YouTube, Spotify, and all that. So this is cool. I think he's going to be a huge hit.
I do too. Hopefully, we'll get him on the show.
I would love that. I would love that. Have you been following the Chrisley saga?
They were sentenced to a pretty hefty sentence for stealing, lying, tax fraud, falsifying.
Something's wrong with Todd
documents.
Chrisley's face.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what. We used to watch the show in our family.
Really?
Well, it wasn't my choice, but yeah, we watched it, see what was going on with these people. And good Lord, could you imagine? I mean, just defrauding everyone and then having a reality TV show, driving around Range Rovers and spending money. And now, Todd's going to get locked up for a dozen years. Woo! And is it Mama Bell? No, that's her mother's name is Mama Bell.
I don't watch it, so I don't know.
Well, now you know how I feel when we talk about The Voice. The lady, the mom, with the leopard print, she's just going to do 7 years. Oh my God. What are those children going to do? I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, well, the mom said to the judge, you can't, I got a little baby to take care of.
Yeah.
I've got a 10-year-old. And the judge said, you've got 4 rows of people in
Yeah.
this courtroom that will be stepping in to, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. You're going to have to do the time. Just like the Brandon and I were talking about that crazy lady from the blood testing, Theranos. Is that what it is?
Elizabeth, what's her name?
Oh my gosh. Jeez, I hope they put those people in cells.
She's
right?
pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so, she's ruined a lot of lives.
She said, you can't send me to prison. And they said, who do you think is in the women's prisons?
Right. Do you
Yes,
think
it's
that, yeah.
women.
So.
Nightlight started last night. Well, not really. The press preview started
Okay.
last night, and JTV's own Jeff Steers got some great shots. You can see them on our website. But they've got some new displays. This is my favorite display.
Oh, yeah, that's a tradition. There's Brandon up on the scissor lift filming you talking to
Dasher.
Dasher.
Uh-huh.
Dasher. Very nice.
They've got, they added new displays, so it's even longer than before, which is great. And they've got the train, which is awesome. And they've got giraffes. Have you seen the giraffes?
Very cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I have. Brandon, you were out there last night too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
So
Mickey LaFear's
It's the Mickey LaFear show.
Nightlight starts on Thursday and runs through Thanksgiving Eve. Also this weekend with the turkey trot on Thursday morning.
Oh, yes, the Turkey Trot Thanksgiving morning. A great way to start the Thanksgiving holiday.
Nearly 100 people are registered already.
Perfect. You can register online, jacksonturkeytrot.com. And you don't have to do the 5K or the 10K run. You can always walk, too. So something for everybody. And a kid's half-mile fun run. So great way to start Thanksgiving.
You can just go and watch and
You
have
could
a
go and
banana.
take pictures.
Take pictures.
Take pictures of your family.
Yeah.
It'd be wonderful.
Jeff Steers will be there, so watch for a gallery on Thursday morning from the Turkey Trot.
Our show today is being brought to you by U.S. Staffing Agency, and U.S. Staffing Agency is your complete employment specialist. Thank you to U.S. Staffing for helping us bring you today's show.
Tens of millions of Americans will be traveling to grandmother's house. Well, that's where I'm going.
You as well? You're
Yeah.
traveling.
The TSA found an unusual item in a bag as it went through the X-ray scanner.
Ew.
This was what tipped them off. They saw this hair or fur sticking out of a suitcase as it was going through the X-ray machine at security. And guess what it was?
It was a cat?
Cat.
Okay.
A live cat
I don't like that.
was packed in the bag, and it looks like
It's illegal.
they have some water
Well, they
bottles. and a grenade.
How did it breathe is a great question.
I don't know. Well, they left the zipper open just a little bit. Can you believe that someone would pack a live cat?
I can. Have you looked around this country?
Yes.
That's nothing compared to what I've seen just in Jackson the last couple days.
This happened in JFK.
I was
JFK.
the last flight I was on. I was behind a gentleman who clearly hadn't been on a plane in maybe ever, and had just all these loose snacks and open water bottles and medicines and stuff all jammed into one bag. Didn't know what you could and could not take. And of course, I waited patiently behind that gentleman. So it's always good to look to see what you're allowed to bring before you go into a major airport.
Especially now, you can slow things up.
Now you're flying Friday? I know you don't like to talk about it,
Yeah,
but you're flying. You
Yeah.
probably hired the Jackson Police Department for the vacation watch.
that's a great idea.
Yeah, you could always do that. Yeah, if you're leaving your home and want to let the police know, take a look at it. But just make sure that it's not the police from Home Alone.
Those weren't real police. I was looking at the police blotter this morning. In the last week, we've had 3 embezzlements in the city of Jackson.
Seriously?
Can you believe that? People are called police. Hey, we've got an embezzlement.
That's
at our-
crazy. Brandon and I have been talking about embezzlement a lot, and just how does that even start? And it's just crazy.
You've been
Just
following the
absolutely
World
crazy.
Cup?
A little bit here and there. I've been no, I haven't followed it. Yeah, I know that the U.S. and Wales tied. I know that Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia, and I know that FIFA's corrupt.
Yeah, and so is Qatar, and they banned the sale of Budweiser, even though Budweiser spent $75 million to be the official beer. But Budweiser says, guess what? All this Budweiser we can't sell, we are going to give it to the winning team so they can have a big celebration. So
Jeez.
they will have to,
Well, the U.S. isn't going to see a can of that.
well, no, because we're not going to win. So the winning team also gets $42 million
Oh.
in prize money,
And 41.5 goes to the CEO of FIFA.
probably.
I noticed this morning that no one was at school today. No one was on the road, so I think people have already started traveling. When I dropped my daughter off at school, the playground was about half empty, so definitely people
Already
have
this
started
week,
their traveling.
yeah, traffic as measured by the TSA is up over the last 2 years, back to pre-2019 levels. So people are back traveling.
Downtown Christmas in the City is happening, and you can walk around downtown. There's tons of events going on. We'll also have window decorating contests, and those will be revealed Friday, although ours has already been revealed. You can vote on social media.
What's the one item you're looking forward to for one of your Thanksgiving dinners?
Roll.
Hot,
Hot
roll.
Hot roll.
Oh, good. I'm making them.
Good. Hot roll.
Macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese.
Trees?
Macaroni and cheese, an everyday side dish or part of Thanksgiving.
Everyday side dish.
That's right. I don't know why it's showing up as part of Thanksgiving.
But I would like it if someone made it. I would have a scoop. So we'll see. I
Saturday-
don't like green bean casserole.
Really?
Yeah.
Saturday, in addition to the Lumen Christi game, it is the Michigan-Ohio State game, and I believe you're dressed for it today.
You know, it was an out of uniform day for my kid, and I thought I'm gonna dress casual and
Head to toe, you're in Michigan colors.
Oh yeah, these are. Look at that! Wow, those are great. I am wearing socks, Noah. They are just a low cut sock. Okay. Thank you. What if I wasn't wearing socks? That would say a lot about me. If you could
Yeah.
put on shoes without socks in the dead of winter and go into work, that would. That's actually against our policies here at JTV.
Today's show being brought to you by the Center for Family Health, reminding you that it's time to get your flu shot if you haven't done so already. And according to the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, we did not experience a COVID wave this fall, and it's in part due to the warmer weather and the fact that people have been boosted. You can get a booster and the COVID, if you've never had one, you still get one, and the flu shot all at the same time, Center for Family Health.
You used to get the flu shot or the flu all the time.
I did?
I always remember you.
I've never been sick.
I haven't had the flu in a long, long time. So we'll see. We'll
Did
see
you
what
get a flu
happens.
shot?
Dr. Jacob Sinkoff is coming
I
on.
got a
I'm gonna-
flu shot, so that's why I'm
You think?
protected.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
You just never know.
Mm-hmm.
Anna's announced that this will be their last Christmas.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, Anna's gift. So, always a Christmas shopping tradition for our family is a visit to Anna's, and I know many people's tradition here in Jackson.
You can get there now.
You can get there. Anna's retiring after, I think, 38 years. So,
Wow.
congratulations. But it should be a great Christmas at Anna's.
Anna and Eddie probably are going to have a great Christmas knowing they don't have to go back and do an after Christmas sale.
No doubt. Yep.
Who's on the show today?
We've got a great show lined up. We've got Jim Dolson from U.S. Staffing. We're going to meet some folks from Mackey. But first, Dr. Jacob Sinkoff from Henry